We all struggle to find out who we truly are, especially when everyone around us is trying to tell us how to act, how to look, and what it really takes to be successful. But what if I told you that your struggles and your failures are exactly what can make you unforgettable? My name is Lefteris, and I am an award-winning documentary filmmaker that helps entrepreneurs build unstoppable brands through cinematic storytelling. As a kid, I had to be the loudest in the room, and quite frankly, I was great at it. I needed people to gravitate towards me, and they did. But underneath all that noise, I didn't have an identity. I wasn't one of the cool kids. I felt out of place most of the time. I wasn't who I wanted to be. Then one Sunday night back in 1996, I discovered wrestling. These larger-than-life characters gave me purpose, or at least I think they did. And because of wrestling, it didn't take very long for me to fall into an identity crisis. I ended up just mimicking the others that I was watching on TV and not really being myself. And later, going into my teenage years and becoming a DJ, I ended up crafting another persona. I had the look, the style, the image, but even then, looking back at it now, I don't think I was really even being my true self. I was merely just like a Frankenstein version of everybody that I admired. It wasn't me. So here's what I learned not too long ago. Your mess is your message. And it wasn't until I hung up my headphones and embraced the fact that I didn't need to be like everybody else that I found myself. Now my personal brand thrives on being the rebel, the black sheep. And guess what? People resonate with that because I'm real about it. What the heck was that? Your struggles don't make you weak. They make you real. And in a world where people are craving authenticity, you being real is the largest asset you can own. I wasted time trying to be somebody that I wasn't. Whether it was falling trapped to imitating wrestlers or other DJs, or even falling trapped to other YouTube creators who were larger than me, saying that I needed to buy all this camera gear in order to make it. Essentially what I was doing was I was chasing an image of success that wasn't mine. Here's the truth. You don't need to keep up with anybody else but yourself. It's not about perfection, it's about honesty. And the minute I stopped trying to keep up with all the fake noise and embraced my own journey, that's when my personal brand started to explode. But it's gonna be an ever-growing battle because you can't have a personal brand without personal development. And your personal brand starts to die the moment you decide to stop growing. Quit buying into the idea that you need to be perfect and that you need the flashiest stuff in order to get noticed. Your authenticity is the only thing that you need. And I'm always saying that I want to give you guys the best quality and I live up to that expectation. But that's because I purchase the gear so you don't have to. People think vulnerability is weakness. It's not. Being vulnerable also doesn't mean that you need to spill your guts out or share every single sob story. You can, but you don't need to. What it means is that you need to be unapologetically you, even when it's uncomfortable. For me, it was realizing that I was the rebel and that I was never going to fit into the social norms and the neat boxes that they put above us. That was my strength. The moment I stopped pretending is the moment that I found my voice. Look, I didn't have it all figured out when I started, and I don't expect you guys to either. I got roped into chasing trends, initially trying to buy my way into being the filmmaker I thought I had to be. But none of that mattered. What mattered was the story that I had to tell. So if you're somebody that's been hiding behind perfection, I want to give you permission today to stop. It's time to let the world see you for who you truly are. The messes and all. And remember, as long as the people love you, you'll never be out of work. And I will see you on the next video. Peace.